нього то йому сниться кожен день.
That's what he's dreaming every day.
Поб'є. Знаєте, що він поб'є? Дупу він свою поб'є.
He's gonna beat his ass.
Так, я так сказав.
Yes, that's true. That's what I said in the ring.
Okay, we've got one more.
Хочу бути гордим.
I don't wanna be
Я
proud.
хочу бути смиренним, я над цим працюю.
wanna
Гординя вбиває. Хто себе перевищує, того Господь знизить, а хто себе знижає, того Господь вверх. У мене до нього повага. Ну, я поважаю цю людину, але він трошки сьогодні на емоціях. Я так трошки бачив, що він там кидався на когось з моєї команди. Якщо він хоче, якщо він хотів ще на кулаках побитися, то я йому цього 100% не советую робити. Тому що в мене половина команди – це стрітфайтери. От я маю там 20 поєдинків на даний момент. У мене деякі хлопці мають 25 поєдинків, але на вулиці. 25 боїв, 25 нокаутів, вони всі 25 виграли. Майбутнє моєї держави ми переможемо.
The future of my country is we're gonna win.
І будемо економічно на дуже високому рівні.
The economy will grow considerably.
До нас буде приїжджати багато туристів, тому що наша країна дуже багата історією.
The tourists all around the world gonna travel to Ukraine because Ukraine is very rich with history.
Багато людей в світі вже бачать, колись вони знали Україну завдяки спортсменам. Кличко, Шевченко, Усик, Ломаченко.
Many people in the world knew Ukraine because of the athletes like Klitschko brothers, like Andriy Shevchenko, Lomachenko, Usyk.
Yes. Зараз нашу країну весь світ знає як ту, яка захищає свою країну від другої армії світу.
Now the whole world knows Ukraine as the country that is defending itself from the second biggest army in the world.
І ми дуже гарно стоїмо, ще й накидуємо їм.
And we stand strong and we give them a lot back.
Я просто хочу сказати, що деякі люди в світі, вони недооцінюють когось. Відчиніть очі, що відбувається в світі. Просто відчиніть і подивіться, що відбувається в світі. Зараз на території України.
I want to say that some people in the world are underestimating what's going on. I want to appeal to everyone. Open your eyes and see clearly what is really going on in Ukraine.
Тому що українці, вони не здаються, вони до кінця. Вони будуть йти до кінця, і вони переможуть. Ми переможемо. Це просто треба трошки часу на це і все.
Ukrainians never give up. They always go to the end. They always win. We're gonna definitely win. We just need a little more time.
No, it's just I tried a different style. Well, previously in my career, through the sport of boxing, like what got me through in my early days when I was beating people that I shouldn't have been beating. For example, I was an amateur for 3 years. Only 3 years when I walked into the gym with my cousin Benga over there, who's now head of security. I was beating guys based off of sheer hunger and passion. So just in the last fight, I wanted to compete and improve myself as a boxer. And it wasn't good enough. Tonight wasn't good enough, but you could see I adapted. I made the changes needed to give him a more competitive fight. It wasn't enough, but I left everything in the gym. If I would have left everything in the ring, I would have won. But I definitely pushed myself in training camp to make sure the fight was more competitive tonight. I just feel like when you try and do things from your heart, not everyone's always going to understand. And it was just from the heart, right? I knew I was mad, like at myself, not anyone, just at myself. So I thought, I've got to get out of here because I'm mad. Like, And like anyone, when you're angry, you might do stupid things. So I was mad. But then I realized, oh shit, this is sport. Let me do the right thing and come back. And then I just spoke from my heart. Like, it's been so tough. Like, you see AJ holding it together, yeah? And I'm a hustler, so I try and put things together. Like, I try work hard, put things together, make sure my team's good. But it comes at a cost, like a big cost. And like sometimes it'll never break me, but it takes real strength for it not to break you. And tonight, like, there's a little crack in the armor because I took a loss. And I think you just saw me just upset. And with the speech, I was just speaking about where I'd come from. Like I was on the roads, like, really. And I made a transition in boxing, and it really helped me change my life. You know, bring me closer to God, bring me closer to meeting so many amazing people. And I just kind of laid it all on the line with my speech. But listen, let's not forget about the champ Oleksandr Usyk, who put on a phenomenal performance as well. So credit to him. I can't remember what I said in the ring because it was just so passionate, but I just want to say thank you to him for taking part in a great historical fight as well. It takes two to tango, and I was just so upset. Well, great champion. He done well on the night, both nights we met in the ring. And I'm happy. As a competitor, I'm upset. Very, very, very upset. But I got to give the man his credit because he's done well. It takes a lot to come up in weight, challenge, win the belt, defend the belt. He's good. He's really, really good. He's been doing it since a young age, had hundreds of amateur fights. He's a real deal. So well done to him. I'm happy for him. So I spoke to Eddie and I asked him if it's possible to get out in November, because I think momentum is important in boxing. Remember, I haven't had that feeling of going the rounds for how many months?
I did say December.
Yeah, he said December. So the coach has given me 2 weeks off. But how long have I been out the ring now?
It's the inactivity, you know, before this fight, it was 11 months against
11
Oleksandr
months,
Usyk. Before that, it was 10 months to Pulev. And before that, it was a year to Andy Ruiz. Obviously, the pandemic was, you know, but when you're having these massive fights, 2 a year, you know, it's just, I don't think it's enough. It's not enough for AJ to be active. I would like to see him get out in December. And I would like to see him have 3 to 4 fights next year. Get back to enjoying himself, get back to the pressures of working his way back up to the championship belt. Because for him, it's the enjoyment of fighting. It's the enjoyment of working with his team. And now I think he's going to actually really start to enjoy himself.
And if it's about who I fight, come one, come all. Whoever wants it can get it. I don't mind.